Hello beautiful viewers, this is the K-Popper Unboxer coming to you with a brand new unboxing. Today I have the full Cortis GreenGreen album unboxing. So these are all of the versions, with the exception of the 3 plushie versions, which they just announced yesterday when I'm filming this. So I have those coming on the way obviously, but I do not have those now because they're not coming out till July. So I have all of the versions. We have the 3 photo book versions, which we've previously unboxed in my US exclusive. So if you're interested in that video, click here. But anyway, we have the 3 versions: Bridge, Street, and Studio. We have the vinyl, and we have the 4 Weverse versions, which are Portrait A version, Portrait B version, Panorama A version, and Panorama B version. Then we also have the dice version, and then some POBs and some keychains and stuff we'll go into first before we unbox all of this. So for the 3 main albums, I'll just be looking at pulls because we've already been through those books, but everything else I'll be opening. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so first we're going to look at some of the POBs that we have. And all of these POBs are from the Weverse shop. So, if you ordered a set of the Weverse albums, you got these 4 luggage tags. So we will open those first. There was no pre-order benefit for the dice or the vinyl. Okay, so on the back they have like a little thing you can take out and put your name, and then you slip it through here, and then it's a luggage tag. Okay, and then if you order the set of 3 albums, so that's these 3, the Bridge, Street, and Studio, then you got these inclusions, which is 3 unreleased photo cards, 3 keychains with a mini photo card, and then a magnet with the group on it. So we'll look at the magnet first because it's really cute. It's an acrylic. All right, so we got 3 photo cards. So let's see, the first one we got is James. So James does a lot of their choreo, and let me tell you, this guy is freaking talented. First of all, I forgot to say, I've been listening to this album nonstop. I can't stop listening to it. All of the tracks are so good. I'm obsessed with, obviously, Redred. I love the choreo in that, Redred. But I also love YoungCreatorCrew. It's like, gets stuck in my head all the time with the YoungCreatorCrew and the yodel, which I never thought I would hear a yodel in a K-pop song in my life, but it works and it's so good. And all the other tracks are equally as great. TNT, Blue Lit, they're all good. Okay, so the second one we got is Choohoon. Cute. And then also, just so you know, you'll notice that just because you get the keychain, you don't necessarily get the matching card, although we did get that one. We did not get this one. And then the last photo card is Kono. Yes, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Somebody on my last corrected me and said it's pronounced Kono. So hopefully I'm doing that correctly. And then we get these really interesting little keychains I'm kind of vibing on. I thought they were going to be similar to like the BTS ones. But they have a little, it's like a Ziploc. Okay, that's cute. And then they have a mini ID photo matching the big one. And then a little plastic green thing in it. And I guess you could put all kinds of stuff. You could put pins in here. Like, I know some of the pop-up stores had pins and stuff. That's kind of cute. I like that. Okay, and then we got Martin. I'm not going to take out the green thing because you're already seeing one of them. But if you collect his photo card, Martin's, it's just like this one, this size, but that look. And then the last one we got is Pono. So we got 2 matching ones and 2 other ones. So I think I was pronouncing him Kionho, because there was an E in there, but I guess you don't pronounce that E. So I do apologize to him. If I can get his ID out of the bag. It's like stuck. Come on, there we go. It's cute. Oh, by the way, there's like nothing on the back. Okay, so those were the POBs that you got. Like I said, this was with the set. So if you bought like 2 sets, the likelihood of you, well, you might pull all 6 members, but you know, they probably were just throwing stuff in a bag, to be honest with you. But if you buy the Weverse, these were the prizes. Like, none of this is available anymore because they're still pre-order, but like if you had pre-ordered and you're still waiting for yours, just know that you could get random PCs and random keychains. Okay, now let's go on to the pulls in the main albums. Okay, so these are the pulls from my other version. Like I said, you'll have to go back and watch that. So let's see. Well, the magnet was the same with the sticker, so we don't need those. And this was the scratch card. And then this was the exclusive, and then this is the photo card. So the exclusives I'm gonna keep out of because they were only for US. That was the scratch card for that version, that was that card, and then we got James for the Walmart. I think both of these were Walmart. The green and the blue one, the bridge and this, and then I had 2 Targets. So I pulled that card, I pulled that, and then these were my other pulls. Here was the scratch card. You can tell because there's crap all over it. Okay. So these were my pulls from my first unboxing. Like I said, if you enjoyed, or if you want, yes, if you want to see that, please check that out. So these are the scratch cards, and these are these are the album cards. Okay, so we'll do the bridge version first. So we'll get another scratch card and another photo card for the album, or for the member. Okay. I'm trying to get myself organized. Okay. So like I said, everything else is the same with all that. So for instance, the sticker and the magnet. I have so many of these magnets now. And then, but with this one, we do get the survey, obviously. Okay, so for the photo card, we got we got Martin, so we got a dupe. Crazy. All right, now people were using the magnet to scratch this off, so sure, we'll try that. It looks like James to me, but actually using the magnet isn't bad, and then it doesn't destroy too much of the... Ugh. I just finished cleaning all these off. Now we got more. Okay, so yes, we did get James. So we did get a different scratch card for that. That's fabulous. We love that. We just... Although we only got the same. Oh well. Okay, and then the street. So first thing, we got the album photo card, and we did not get a dupe, we got Juhoon, because last time we got Martin. So we got a second one of that. Fabulous. And then our scratch card. I wonder if other people are going to be doing these scratch cards. Or by other people, I mean other hive groups. I mean, they're kind of interesting, and I thought it would ruin the like face of it, and it really doesn't. It just makes a mess is what it really does. So you kind of have to like, you know, it's just messy, like a scratch off of all over the place. Anyway. Songyeon. And so we got a different one, obviously that's great. So we did good with that one. And now we have one more studio version to open. And then that's it for the basic, like standard albums. This one's also the thickest because it has a like big piece of cardboard on the bottom. Okay. Okay, for the album card we got Kono, which is a doopy. And then for the scratch card, it looks like Juhoon, but let me just make sure to scratch some of this more off. Okay, so yes, we did get Juhoon, so we got a different one. Okay, so that does it for the regular versions. Now we're gonna move on to the Weverse albums. Okay, now we're gonna do the Weverse versions. So we have the 2 portrait and then the 2 panorama. So this is portrait A. Okay, so in the middle, it's a piece of paper with some photos. It's one piece of paper, and then credits. And then it has a couple of nice quality portrait photos. Them in the studio. Cute. That was my favorite one, that last one. Okay, and then you get a QR card, which I accidentally showed you already. I've probably edited it out, I mean. So that has instructions and then the tracks. And then you get one photo card, and that's it. And we got Hyun. And he has like a popsicle, not a popsicle, a lollipop in his mouth. So that's all that these come with. Just the portrait photos and then one photo card. And there are 4 possible for each member. So they each have, for each member, they each have one of these. So they have a red background one, the green, blue, and silver. So we'll leave them out and see if this can be folded back to what it was. I think that's it. Wait, was this like the, no. No, it was just, wait. Yeah, it was folded somehow in this way. Maybe this was like this. And this is Portrait B. I should have known that was coming this time. That's alright. I mean, I already have the album, so if somebody wants it, they can go ahead. Cute picture, except James looks like he's gonna attack somebody. And then, oh, the photo card is Martin! Okay, so these go back together. I think it was like the... Okay, now we move on to the Panorama. So this is Panorama A. Oh, this opens different, like a panoramic view. What the heck? Oh, that's one of those things where you do the picture long. Oh my gosh, I keep turning everything over. Okay, so we have the QR code. We have the survey, which doesn't help me. Oh, and then we have like an interesting... Oh, maybe I should show off the rest of this. We have an interesting, like, folded... Oh, I know why it's called the Panorama. Because it's a panoramic view of the studio. That's really cool. There's one on the other side. At least they changed it up. Okay, so our photo card is Kuno. It's so cute. I like that photo card. Cutie cutie. Okay, so this one, I think it goes... I don't know which one goes down first. Did this one go first and then this one? No. This one and this one? No. I think it was... This was for last. There. Okay, and then our last one, which is Panorama B. Oh wait, where did I... Yeah, okay. Panorama B. Yeah, so it was... Okay, so the bottom one was the last one. The photo card is Kono. So I'm Kono blessed this time around again, like I was last time. So it was this one first, then this one, then this one. Okay, so those were the Weverse albums. How interesting they were. Okay, so put those aside for now. All right, let's move on to the vinyl next. So the vinyl comes in a resealable plastic case. I can't wait to listen to this. I love this album and I love vinyl. I have a record player in my living room and hopefully I'll be listening to this soon. So it seems like there's something very thick in here that's kind of making this bulge up. I'm not sure what it is. But it is the bridge look. This is nice and shiny. The spine's a little off too. So here's the gatefold. So everything is on this side, and I'm assuming it's the photo cards that are kind of bulging this thing out. I like this slip cover. It's very simple and it has their logo. And it's like this green clear vinyl with the photo in the middle. And I think that's all that's in here. So I'll put the record right back in there. And we have the stuff. Here's the photo book. Here's all the lyrics, credits for each. Okay, and then you get a set. So here's the little, it's very similar to the regular ones. So you get a survey card, of course. We always have to have a survey card. So you get a full set. So we have Martin, James, that's cute. Juhun, Seonghyun, and Gyeona. So cute. And then you get a special card, which is hollow on the back, and it is the group card. So, oops. So that is everything you get in the vinyl. Okay, we have one more version left, the dice version, and then we will wrap it up. Okay, now we have the dice version. So this is like, last time they had the singing bowl versions. This is like their merch item, if you will. And then they are also gonna have three, like I said, three plushies. There's a TNT one, an Acai, and oh Lord, what was the third one? Oh, damn it, I can't remember. One is purple, one is black. One is the purple one is the Acai. So the dice has kind of come undone. I don't know if you can tell, and from the middle, kind of scraped along the side. It is what it is. So it says Cortis GreenGreen. Cortis GreenGreen. Oh my god, it's heavy. And then the bottom has all the stuff in it. So I don't know if it melted or just got thrown around a lot in its journey from Korea to here. So on the bottom of the box there is credits, and then this plastic piece comes off, and I'm gonna see if I can kind of pump it back to life, because I'm probably gonna display it in here. Yeah, okay, that's much better. And then the top one was fine. So here's all the stuff. You think it's okay? Something in Korean. I see Redred. Korean. Dang. What would Cortis do? The answer's inside you. Up to you. Korean language. You think it's okay? I see Redred. I think that's it. Yeah. So it reminds me of a very large, like, game die. Spinning thoughts, roll the dice, see what Cortis would do. So we got a little box of stuff. So we got a mini CD. I love mini CDs. We had one for the singing bowl and for the plushie. I think the plushies also come with one too. And some photo cards and stuff. And then this is a foldable piece of paper so you can play that, I forget that game, where you have, you know, you can go, and then we would open it and there'd be the thing. At least that's what I remember from school. I'm not gonna actually go ahead and do that yet, but it has their names on the inside. So I'm sure in the north, south, east, and west. Okay. And then you get a photo card set. Oh, you also get 2 stickers. Wait, yeah, 2 stickers. One that says Redred. And one that says GreenGreen. And you get a survey and another survey, and I have a million surveys. Okay, and then you get a set of cards that of course is out of order. They're backwards. Okay, we got Martine. So they're all posing with the item, which is awesome. I think that's gonna be the same for the little puffy acai and all that. Julian's shirts kind of matches the dye. Oh, he's so cute. His cards are definitely the best. And there's a group card. And that is also a slightly hollow, different back. And then you get a scratch card. So we're gonna see who the scratch card is right now. And I also think you get scratch cards in the plushies too. But we don't have to worry about that until July. It's coming out, I think, mid-July. And I ordered a set, so I ordered all 3. And I don't think there's any... I'm pretty sure there's no pre-order benefits. Well, at least through Weverse. Because they gave me like an hour notice, and then it popped up, and then I quickly bought it. And I'll have it sent to my K-Addy. This isn't working anymore. It was working before. Alright, let me get a coin. I mean, it's definitely easier with a coin. I'm always afraid that it's gonna damage it, but you know what? In the end, it's just a piece of paper. If it's damaged, you can try to... Wow, this is really up close. Like pore central. You can see everybody's pores. Now, I'm sure these scratch cards for the individual member are going to be hard to come by because not many people are going to buy 6 versions of this dice thing. Just seems like a little excessive. Unless this is in the same... Unless there's only one set of scratch cards, but I don't think so. I don't know, though. Okay, so we got... In keeping with my luck, we've got Kyono. Okay, we'll finish that in a second. Okay, I think that does it for this album set. Like I said, the plushies are coming, but not till mid-July, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, let me clean this up, and then we'll be back in a second, and we'll look at the pulls. Okay, so... These are all the photo cards we got from Cortis GreenGreen. So just a little recap. We have the standard versions up here at the top. We have these 3 are POBs from Weverse. We have all of the stuff in the middle are scratch cards. These are, like, this is the one for the dice. This is the one... and then these are the 2 sets for the vinyl and for the dice. And then these down here were from the Weverse versions. Okay, so that does it for Cortis. So like I said, one more video after this, but not until July for the plushies. So if you do me a favor and give this a thumbs up, it helps the channel a lot, immensely. That's the best way to support me. And the easiest way. If you would please subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my unboxings. I currently, if this is the week in 3rd week in May, I am running a giveaway. So make sure you check out this video if you want information on the giveaway. It's only for this 3rd week of May, and it ends on the 24th of May. So yeah, check that out. It's a giveaway. I'm giving away $50 to my favorite store, as well as some albums and stuff. I am going to do an international giveaway in the future, maybe at a different number. But I didn't realize I had so many international fans, and I really appreciate you guys a lot. I'll just find a gift that's a little bit easier to get to you, as opposed to albums and shipping. I might give like a virtual gift card to a K-pop store that ships internationally. K-pop store online USA.com only ships domestically in the States. They get all their stuff from Korea, but they only ship within the States. So I promise I will do a separate one for all my international fans. I love you guys just as much. I'm just trying to not spend a fortune on shipping. So anyway, that having been said, please subscribe. Comment below if you love Cortis as much as I do. Literally, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to the top album of the year, because right now I have two that I am absolutely in love with. Of course, this one, and then BTS, which is, every time I listen to BTS's album, I find something else new and exciting and amazing. And then this album is just everything. I love all the tracks. Now, this is a mini album compared to that full album, but I think the tracks speak for themselves. But they're definitely my top two favorite albums so far of this year. Of course, we still have half a year and more to go, so that could change, but I think Cortis is going to be pretty far up there this year. So anyway, take care of yourself, take care of others, and I will see you in the next unboxing video. Bye!